Good evening, everybody. Good evening, wherever you're watching us from today. My name is Mildred Henry, and we're live today on your favorite show, The In Discussion. I know you all had an exciting time last time with Miss Queenette and Mr. Daniel. So you all know In Discussion is sponsored by GTEX Homes, and we're here today again to bring you an educative topic, a wonderful topic you all will enjoy. So wherever you're watching us from, if you're watching from Abuja, say hello in the comment section, and where you're watching from. If you're watching from Lagos, do well to say hello in the comment section. Oh, my name is Mildred, I'm watching from Abuja. Just type something like that in the comment section, and also share this video to as many people as you know you can share it to your friends, your loved ones, your family, because real estate is something we all must surely go into, because everybody wants to get properties. I don't know about you guys, but me, I'm surely going to get properties in the next few years, and I will need to know different things, different trends and topics that are involved in real estate. So last time on our favorite show, we had Miss Queenette and Mr. Daniels talking about savings and investment. We're basically talking about the differences in savings and investment. So today on this wonderful show, our topic is the different terms in real estate. Different terms in real estate. And we'll be having a wonderful speaker. She's a sales guru. She has been in the real estate business for quite a very long time, and she knows the ins and outs that are involved in real estate. I'm talking about no other person than Ms. Jessica Martins that will be joining us live today on this show. So y'all should be geared up, be highly seated. Expect wonders from this show, because you're going to learn educative and wonderful things from this show. So you know, just like any other sector or just like any other industry, real estate is a wonderful industry, and it revolves or involves around a whole lot of terms. Just like you have the finance sector, you have the business sector, real estate also have its terms, those terminologies or words people in real estate use, because you don't use the basic words normal people use every day. We have words and terms that are associated in real estate. And in order for you to sell or for you to buy, you need to know these terms. You need to know these words, because you can't be talking a whole lot of different things and your seller or buyer is saying something else. So you need to know all of this. So like I said earlier, I'll be talking about the terms, the phrases, the words that are involved in real estate. This topic today is to expose you on those different terms and topics that will aid you or help you in the process of getting a property or buying a property. So I know you all are going to enjoy this wonderful show today. The basic terms we'll be talking about will help you and educate you, and also help you to understand real estate. You know, in the finance sector, you get some things like debit, credit, loss. In real estate has its own words. Real estate has its own terminologies that you will be able to understand and communicate with. I remember sometimes someone was telling me about mandate in real estate. I was like, mandate? I was like, wow, do we have something like that? And he went on to explain mandate and how it affects real estate and what it means in real estate. So while we're waiting for our speaker to join us today, do well to join in the comment section. I can see we have Tasuk 101 joined. Thank you very much for joining us today. We have Lami, hello, thank you. So do well to share this video to many people. Share, and drop your comments in the comment section. So while we're waiting for Ms. Jessica, I'd love to ask our viewers, I'd love to ask Mr. Lami, I know you're actively watching, what are the few terms you know in real estate? Let's start from there before our speaker comes up, because it's going to be educative. What are those few terms you know in real estate? Is someone typing? Okay. Oh, Lami sent a request. No, I said you should type. Lami, type. Lami, I don't want you to join the video. I'm actually waiting for our speaker, so when our speaker comes, it's for her to join the video. So kindly type in the comment section the few terms you know or you're aware of when it comes to real estate. You know, real estate has to do with buying and selling of properties. Properties cuts across lands, cuts across housing units. So what are those terms we are familiar with when it comes to buying? Okay, yes, warm greetings, Mildred. Hope you are doing well. Yes, I'm perfectly fine, Judy. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing great too. Tasuk, oh, Tasuk actually. Warm greetings, Tasuk. I'm fine. Thank you very much. I hope you're also doing great. And thank you. It's all love from here. Thank you for joining our show for today. I really do appreciate. So while we're waiting for Lami, Mr. Tasu, do you know any term that is involved in real estate? What do you know about real estate? I'd love for you to drop it in the comment section, because this show is quite interactive and educative. So you give me what you have, I give you what I have. So while we're waiting for that, and also for our speaker, I love to get your comments coming in. Where's my phone? I love to get your comments coming, okay? I used to hear the word excision in view. What does it mean? Actually, I said you should tell me what you know and what you've heard. This question, I believe our speaker is supposed to be the one answering the question. So it seems this show is going to be quite interactive. We already have questions coming up. I used to hear the word excision. What does it really mean? Nice. That question is something I love. That means someone is really paying attention in the real estate industry. Okay, while we're waiting for our speaker to join, keep telling us where you're joining us from. If you're joining us from Lagos, type Lagos in the comment section. If you're joining from Abuja, type Abuja in the comment section. So now, Mr. Jide talked about excision in view. While we're waiting for our speaker, okay, Mr. Paul Adeosun, thank you for joining. Oh yeah, 2 people just joined. Okay, I think our speaker has joined and should be requesting to join the video soon. Okay. Alright. Okay, so Mr. Jide asked about excision in view. Excision in view. What does excision in view mean? I think if we start answering this question, we're going too far. I'd love for the speaker to join the video and then we kickstart with that. But aside that, we have numerous terms. That are involved in real estate. We have so many terms that are involved in real estate. Mr. Paul, you just joined us. So what are those terms you've heard in real estate? What are those possible terms you've heard of in real estate or you've come across? Maybe the ones you know about or the ones you don't know. Do well to drop it in the comment section. Okay, from my end, if we're to talk about the different terms, there are a whole lot of different terms that are involved in real estate. We have the deed of assignment, we have the mortgage, we have mortgage bankers, we have deed of sublease, we have C of O, we have R of O, we have deed of conveyance, we have the contract of sales, we also have the real estate developer, and a whole lot of them. I can't be the one talking about them. I don't want to leak the secrets that are involved in them. I'd love for the rightful speaker or the rightful person to give detailed explanations on these. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, Mr. Tasuk said he mentioned some. Tasuk deed of assignment. What do you understand? What have you heard about deed of assignment? The little you know. So I'd love to hear from everyone in the show. Don't forget, my name is Mildred, and you're live on our favorite show, the In Discussion. In Discussion is sponsored by GTech.
Sorry for breaking translation. I think the network.
You say the network. I think.
Okay, I'm sorry for the break in transmission. So yes, our speaker will be joining us. Okay.
Hello.
Evening, Miss Jessica
Hello,
Martin.
Mildred.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening. Welcome to the show in discussion. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I apologize. Yeah, it's I don't know the network. I don't know what it was, so I apologize.
I
All right,
understand.
it's good to be here, Mildred. You look pretty good. Oh wow, what have you been
Thank
eating?
you. You're looking so fine too. Thank you very much. I love your earrings.
All right, so we say a very big welcome to all the people that have joined so far, and I'm sure Mildred already introduced you. Yeah.
I did, but I'd love to do a thorough one since you've joined us now. So we've been waiting for our sales guru and sales expert that is here to teach us today on the various terms that are involved in real estate. She's no other person than Miss Jessica Martin. I love for us to clap for her. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank
Welcome, ma'am.
you, thank you, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So now
So
that we
before
are here,
you, yes. Before
please
you
go
came,
on.
I told them you'll be talking to us about the terms involved in real estate, and I tried to make it interactive if they know of any terms that are involved in real estate. So someone was asking the question, what is excision in view? And I was like, hold up, our speaker is not yet here. But since you're here, you explain to us what the terms in real estate is all about, and then you tell us the different terms and what they mean. Because these people are interested in getting properties or even selling properties. And in order to know that, we have to know the different terms that are involved in real estate. So thank you very much for joining us today, and we can't wait
Thank
to hear.
you. Thank you, Mildred. It's a pleasure. Thank you so very much. All right. So today, quickly, we'll be talking about some of the terminology used in real estate. Okay. And it's people ask this question of, and it's good to even have a clear understanding of what you're investing your money in. So it's good to know all this. So because of time, because we want to make this session very interactive, please, we want you to ask questions, we want you to call in. Because of our time, I'll be giving just 5 or 6 real estate terminology before we go. So do you want me to explain what excision is now, or you want me to do that later?
You can just flow with your pace. You can do that later.
All
But
right.
just tell
Okay,
us.
so the very
Okay.
all right, okay, so the very first one I will be talking about is land banking. A whole lot of people do not know what land banking is. I still get questions from people that, oh, what's the meaning of land banking? And today I'm not going to speak plenty English, no grammar. I'm just going to explain in a layman's language for
Yes.
everyone to understand. Then you can now phrase it however you want to phrase, but I'll just explain in a layman's language. Land banking simply means getting an undeveloped land, getting an undeveloped land at a cheaper rate, waiting for a particular time to sell it when the property has appreciated. That means you're getting a property. Let's say you go to Ibejuleki is now the new Lagos. So I don't even want to use Ibejuleki as an example, but let me just say you go to a place that is not yet developed. You get a property for 500,000 naira there. I'm just like I said, for example, yeah, you get a property for 500,000 naira there. You wait to like a year or two, then you resell. By waiting for that 1 year or two, that process is called land banking, and that process is the process of your property appreciating. So you bought a property for 500,000 naira, you sell it for 3-4 million naira. You see the property has appreciated. So that's what land banking is, and that's what we advise people to do. Get a property at a cheaper rate, wait for it to appreciate, and then resell it to get higher return. Yeah, so that's about land banking. Please, as I'm going and you do not understand anything, kindly let me know. Let us make it very interactive. It's not just for me and Mildred, it's for everyone. Let us learn together. I'm still learning, she's still learning, so let us learn together. Quickly, because of our time, the second one I'll be talking about is power of attorney. Now, we use that in real estate also. Power of attorney, most people do not know. It's very simple. Power of attorney means giving someone an authority to act on your behalf. You are not around, you want to carry out a certain assignment, or you want to carry out you want to carry out something on your land, on your property, and you're not around. You can give anybody, maybe your friend, your wife, your family member, you can give them power of attorney to carry out to carry out whatever it is, to execute whatever it is on your behalf. Because for security purpose, without power of attorney, they might not be able to carry out that act. I hope that is clear.
Yeah.
Mildred, want to ask your audience if they have any questions before I go on?
I'm just taking notes because I really don't know everything. So if you were observing, I was actually please, if you have questions in the comment as you're watching, if you have questions, you have to drop questions in comment section because Miss Jessica is here to answer all of your questions. So it's better you ask now that you have somebody here to tell you live what this one. So you can go on, Miss Jessica. I believe that question.
So the third one is contract, and you can also say offer letter if you don't want to use contract. It's simply an agreement between, it's a legal document that shows the agreement between the buyer and the seller. I'm selling a property for 3 million naira. There should be a contract that states that this is what you sell the land. I agreed. We both signed. So that tomorrow you will not come and tell me, oh, there was no written agreement. So in real estate, what we do is contract sale, or we do offer letter. So that's the contract of very straightforward. It's very light. You can say it's a legal document that is a legal document between the buyer and the seller. That's what contract sales is. Quickly, we move to deed of assignment. Deed of assignment is very important. Please invest. Anybody, please, you get a deed of assignment after your property. Because if you do not have a deed of assignment, you purchase a land, you deed of assignment, is as good as dashing the company money, because nothing is showing that you paid. Forget the receipt that they might send to you. Deed of assignment is also a legal document that transfers ownership from the seller to the buyer. It is a legal document. Whoever is selling to you, the lawyer must endorse the deed of assignment before you can take it. That shows that the transfer has been done. I bought a property from Mildred. She gave me a deed of assignment so that I can know that the property is now mine. Mildred sold to so and so and to Jessica. There's an agreement. So in the future, very long. You have something to show. You have something to present that this is my document. This is what I have for purchasing this land. Because trust me, jury is not valid anywhere. All right, quickly, the fifth one is deed of friendship. Most people do not know we have deed of friendship. We do have deed of friendship. And like I said, I will be explaining in a layman's language. You are my friend, Mildred. I am your friend. And I love you so much. And I have a whole lot of property. I want to give you a portion. Deed of assignment, you know, I said transfer ownership.
Yeah.
Deed shows that I did not collect money from you. I'm giving you this property because you are my friend. Everything has to be documented. I'm giving you this property to my friend. So in the deed of friendship, it will be stated that Jessica transferred or Mildred transferred so and so acre of land to Jessica as a result of drafts. Just tell them that I'm not getting money, I'm transferring this property because I love her. So I want her to own the property. So I'm transferring to her. Because property is coming.
So when am I getting the property? Like, I'm already excited. I'm a lawyer, so I can get the property.
Please don't worry. We're working towards that. And the very last one before we go, the very last one is ROI, return on investment. Return on investment. As simple as it is, most people do not know what return on investment is. And like I said, nobody is an island of knowledge. We are learning. So if you don't know it, it's fine. Anybody can teach. If I do not know, it's fine. Return on investment is a very straightforward. It's very straightforward. I intentionally pick all those ones because of the ones that I know is straightforward, the ones that are very straightforward, so that you can explain and we can all understand each other. Return on investment, it's simply your okay, so I will use land banking as an example. You bought a property for 500,000 naira and you waited for 2 years and sold the property for 3 million naira. Your return on investment is 2.5. Do you understand? This one you got on that property is 2.5. So investment is an additional income that you get on an investment. I invested so amount, I got amount. I invested 5 million, I got 7 million. So return on investment is it's what's the word now? It's profit you get on an investment. I invested, I got the profit. So do we have any questions?
Yes. So if someone asks about here is extinction in view and what it means or what it entails. So we have a viewer, I think Mr. Lamy asked that question. He said he has been hearing about extinction in view. So what does extinction in view mean? But before you answer that question, I'd love to appreciate some people that has joined us. We have Kokar. Thank you for joining us today, Kokar. We have Genido Prince. Thank you for joining us, Genido Prince. Thank you, Lasu. Thank you, HR Farouk, Queeness. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, me. Thank you, everybody that has done well to join us today. So Jessica, you can now answer the question, decision in view. Mr. I hope you pay attention to this message we've been giving to you.
We all know, like I said, layman language. I will explain the way you understand. We all know that land belongs to government. All the land. So you have 20 acres of land, and we know it belongs to the government. So you want to you have 20 acres of land, and you have 2 acres that you want to, because it belongs to the government. If you not register your land, my father bought this land, it's not an excuse. You have to register it. You take a portion of land to excise. Government or government, this 2 acres, kindly excise this land. Register this land. Give me this land. This particular land. It takes a while. It takes a number of time. So excision means excising a particular portion of land. Excising a particular portion of land to the government that kindly excise this land for me. Give me this portion. Then they will register that land for you. Now the process of you waiting after going to them that kindly excise this portion of land for me. That process of waiting is called excision in process. Like I said, it takes a while. So you cannot go today that you want to excise the land and they will excise it for you the following day. It takes a while. You have to wait for a while. So that period of waiting is called excision in view. So when they ask you, what do you have on this land? You already approached the government. You want to excise this. So you tell them it's excision in view. The governor or the government are extending that particular land for you. Mr. Lade, I don't know, I can't pronounce his name. Mr. Lade, pardon, I hope it's enough. Please, if it's not clear, kindly let me know.
Okay, so you mentioned all oh, we have someone here said all land belongs to Jehovah. Oh my God.
Of course, all land belongs to Jehovah, but let's follow the due process so we don't have to. We are and we take our time. We make sure that things are done the right way for the comfort of our investors. We don't want anybody to come harass them, so let's do the right thing.
The question took me from God. So a lot of add that in as much as God owns all properties or all land, we also have authorities or bodies here that have to govern and guide us in a particular way to go. So you're talking about extinction. What happens if I don't exercise my land and disadvantage of things those things if I don't exercise my land?
If you do not exercise your land, it means that the government can come anytime take the land. They can come at any time. So you know what? This building, no matter how beautiful the building, no matter how beautiful it is, they can demolish the land and use it for anything they want to, because it wasn't registered. Nothing was done. You just got the land and you just left it there. So if you do not excise your land, it means that that land is under government acquisition. That means government can use it at any time for anything they want to use it for. Even if there's a mansion or land, they can still take it from you. So it is best to please excise your land and get all other documents that you want to get property.
Okay, thank you very much for that beautiful answer. We talked about land banking and it really caught my attention. That you get a piece of land today for a minimum amount or a minimum capital, set with you and get like 300% return on investment. But you mentioned land banking and you related it to return on investment. And I liked that. You said I can get a parcel of land or a plot of land today, and with the way land appreciates, I can sell off and make double, triple my return or the capital I use in investing. So I think we've answered Mr. Kuka's question. He was actually asking about the spelling of excision, and I think we've given that to him. So if you have any other questions you'll be happy for us, do us to the comment section, because we're wrapping up the show very soon. Our speaker here is Miss Jessica Martin, and she's actually a pretty lady, and I just can't stare at on the screen.
Mildred.
Yeah. I'm not saying true. And this is for her because I know she's the right person to tell us more about this wonderful topic. When I chose her as speaker, I know I was not making any mistake. And she also went further to give a detailed explanation in the layman understanding. That is, she brought it down to the primary level. She brought it down to a way whereby a 6-year-old will be able to understand and also explain to someone else. She talked about land banking. She talked about power of attorney. She talked about offer letter, deed of assignment, deed of friendship, that she promised me a piece of land.
Don't worry. Don't send your location where you want the land to be.
I'm choosing Abuja. I think Maitama area in Abuja.
I'll send it to your mail.
Okay, I'm accepting that. So someone asked, what is off plan? What is off plan?
Okay, off plan. It's mainly used for apartment, no land now, for an apartment. And off plan is similar to land banking. I have a property. I have a land. I want to start building 5 bedrooms. I already told you I want to start building land, 5 bedroom of that land. And after the building or after selling that property, we all know the property will cost not less than 100 million naira. Off-plan sales is when you buy the property, when it is not complete. We are building it, but we are not completing the project. The project is still ongoing, and you bought a property that is still ongoing, still building. You bought it. Guess what? You're buying at a discounted rate. You can even buy a property of 100 million naira. When you can get an off-plan sale of 50 million for that same property. So off-plan sales simply means buying a house. It's still not yet complete. You're still building it, but you already bought. That when this out, that part get my own for an off-plan sale.
And you mentioned buying at a discounted rate. That means if I should get a house from off-plan, it's much more cheaper than getting it when it is fully built or standing.
Yeah, it's way cheaper. Way cheaper. The advantage of off-plan sales is even that you have the right to even choose how the house should be. When the house is standing, you can't do anything because it's built. We already built the house and you're buying it like that. But an off-plan, you can see, you know what? Can my dining be moved to this place? Or can my window be like? And this, because we are still building. So you have some advantage. Apart from getting it at a very cheaper rate, you still have to choose how you want the building to be. Of course, the company will show you what we want to build, but you can then negotiate with them.
Oh, interesting. So, Sasuka got on from that about off-plan. She related off-plan to land banking, but in an apartment or housing angle, where she said you get an apartment one is maybe not even, you've not started building or halfway through building that discounted rate. I love for us to take note of that because I'm look at my pen, I'm jotting down. He said you get a house at a discounted price and you have the chance to have a say in how you want your designs or how you want the settings of your house to be. And I think I like that because imagine moving to a house and you kept something like this, so you want to have it. That's like extras in rearranging the design of the house. But when you do off plan, you have a chance like, oh, I want this here, I want my lighting here, I want inbuilt speakers and all that. And I think off plan is like a yes, yes. Like there's no yes or no. It's a yes and yes because there are so many advantages involved in off plan. So someone asked, someone said, what is this sale? But before that, Mr. Fansport said, he joined it. Yeah, you'll be getting a recorded section. The video will be posted. You can always go back to watch and learn from this educative topic. So, Ms. Jessica, over to you. What's distress sale?
Okay, so distress sales means someone wants to sell a property urgently. You want to sell a property urgently. That's what distress sales mean. From the meaning, that means you're selling, you have a asset or you have a property that you want to sell urgently. And distress is you get it cheaper. Because imagine you have a car and God forbid you not have problem and you have a need to quit, or maybe something that has to do with life and death and your car. And you bought that car 10 million naira. My sister, God forbid, when someone come and say, you know what, I'll give you 5 million for this land, you want to quickly sell it. That is a distress sales. You sell it urgently. You sell a property urgently. So I do not know what your name is. I don't know if I answered your question. Can you help me with his name because not my classes.
Sorry. What is distress sale? What is distress sale? That is the question, and I think you answered.
Yes, I just answered. I said his name. I don't know if I answered him. I'm asking what is his name.
Oh, it's Tasuk.
All right, please. I hope I answered your question. It's a very straightforward one. When you need to sell this property urgently, so that's what distress sales mean.
Okay, so I hope she answered your question. I hope you got value.
Let me satisfy with the answer, please. Let me answer your question. I don't know your name. I'm sorry.
To me, you really did answer the question. You really did answer the question. I hope you all are getting value because I myself am getting value. My notes is cool.
If you're getting value, oh, say I'm getting value. Don't still maintain.
So I have a pen and I have a note that I've jotted down too many values that I'm super passionate. I can comfortably talk about real estate. I can comfortably talk about things. When someone tells me, oh, someone else who has a distress sale, I know what that is. That once he gets distress sale of this plot or this land, he knows what the person is. Okay, Fansport said, I'm getting value messages. Today. Okay, but I don't know if anybody has a question. Okay, someone says I'm getting value. Wow, this is interesting. Really interesting. So, Ms. Jessica, when you talked about return on investment, is it just from land banking someone can get return on investment and housing?
No, you can get return on investment on anything any legit thing you invest your money in. Anything.
Okay.
Return on investment is not only used for real estate, but is also a real estate term. You can get return on investment on a car. Like the way I explain it to you, it's from the explanation, you know that it's not applicable to just landed property or for real estate. Even if it's your small business, your small shop, you bought a pure water for 300 naira and you sold it for 500 naira, so you got it one return on investment. So return on investment is not. So return on investment is not for land. You can use it for anything. With inflation, you should be able to type whatever you do and link it to what you do. So it's just for real estate.
Nice. So yes, Jessica is a staff of GTech Homes and GTech is a real estate
Is
company.
someone asking who I am?
No, I'm actually telling you because the value is top notch. You've said a whole lot. And she'll also be telling
Ewo, are
us
you
right
sure?
today. She'll be telling us now what GTEX Homes is all about and what GTEX Homes does. I believe my viewers would love to know where this beautiful, insightful, educative lady is coming from. Okay,
No,
guys.
no, the we have further questions. Let's ask. Like I said earlier, if you don't ask me question, I'll ask you guys. So you better ask now.
Wow, this is interesting. Okay.
So if you do not have any other questions on my right?
Go on. I believe Coca answered. We have some answer. I believe Queen, Paul, I believe Larry, and all of our interesting and brilliant viewers. They will be able to answer your question. So you can shoot. Go on. My viewers are ready for you.
For what? I didn't get that.
My viewers are ready for your question.
Okay. Who should I ask now? No.
I think you're throwing it low and there's someone that's
Okay, so I want to throw it to the one I think is often the problem. What is power of attorney? Please help me. What is
okay.
power of attorney? How you build?
Okay.
At what point do I need to issue power at someone? I'll count 10. If no one answered, that means they were not concentrated. At
So
what
you
point do I
you should not be bad. She has thought a lot and is waiting for us.
At what point should I give power attorney to someone? At what point should I do that? I'm still waiting, counting. So if I did not get any answer, it's as good as Mildred. I don't want to say that. 5.
Or maybe they didn't really get the explanation of that particular why they got this. If you don't have an answer, you just recap on that.
Okay, Mildred. At what point should I give someone a power of attorney?
Okay, you give some power of attorney at point whereby I think in this involve a lawyer, a legal attorney to be present in the real estate transaction. Because like you said earlier, okay, someone said I just joined it, but I can try. Okay, thank you. Okay, giving someone a go ahead to seal a land on your behalf. That is from Coca. I believe my people. I believe my people.
I know you cannot disappoint me.
I know.
Oh Lord, how do I send this drink over? How?
No, give this person the property based on deed of friendship. Don't you think so? Coca deserves the property based on deed of friendship.
All right, that's a very good one. Thank you so much. I do not know who answered, but thank you so much. That means you're actually paying attention to what we are saying. Now, it's very important to understand all of this. We have quite a number of the real estate will help you. You are investing as an investor, even when you're not buying a property. It's just good to know them so that when you're buying and someone is talking, it doesn't look like the person is speaking one language that you cannot understand. Learning is a continuous process. Nobody's an island of knowledge. Learning, you are learning. See, if you ask me what I don't know, I'll be back. Please, someone for the comment section should kindly help us. So that's basically what this is about. And I saw some of the show. Thank you all for having me, Mildred. Thank you, GTEX Homes Abuja. I really appreciate guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Hello, guys.
I think we should read out this answer. Someone said, power of attorney reside when you give someone the legitimacy to act on your accord. This person wow.
Oh, every people, you guys. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Right, go. Can you tell us what GTEX is all about? Because GTEX is proudly sponsoring the show discussion, and I believe my viewers would love to know more about GTEX Homes. So yes, I'm going to wrap up with a minute or two, tell them about GTEX Homes and what they do. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm sorry, my love. I didn't get that. I'm trying to
I
respond
said,
to the
please, how
client.
did you learn about G-Text Homes? Because the show is sponsored by G-Text Homes. So they'd love to know more about G-Text Homes. Try really to enlighten and tell them about G-Text Homes. So since you're a staff in G-Text Homes, I love calling you a sales guru because I've read about you, I've heard about you. So just maybe in a minute or two, tell the people about G-Text Homes.
Okay, I explain my things in a way that people will understand. Text number one, real estate developer in the world. I did not say Africa. I did not know
Said
you
no.
Yes, I did not know you had already said this. I'm proud to be learning under this umbrella because we have branches. All of please, this branches. Please, let's not look at it because it's Jessica. Jessica is trying to sugarcoat it. My love, please.
Judaism is a global brand. Judaism is a global company. Judaism has branches in the US, in the UK, in Dubai, in Nigeria. We have offices in Lagos, we have in Banana Island, we have in Abuja, we have in Ibadan, and we also have in Abeokuta. So having said that, it's just that what is Judaism all about? What do they do? What do values
Text secondary of text global, the harm that concentrates on the real estate aspect, and GSM is the number one real estate developer in the world. We are changing the world. We are taking over the world. So GTEXCOM is not standing on its own. It is a subsidiary. GTEX Global. Under Global, we have GTEX Farm, we have GTEX Land, we have GTEX Media, we have GTEX Soft. We have quite a number of subsidiaries under GTEX Global, but GTEX is a subsidiary under GTEX Global that concentrates on land, on property, pardon me, on the real estate arm of that concentrates on real estate. That's basically who we are.
Okay, so I hope you all got value. I hope you learned a lot as sellers and buyers of real estate. On today's show, the discussion, we have a wonderful, wonderful speaker all the way from Lagos, and her name is Miss Jessica. She has done due diligence and justice in explaining to us various terms involved in real estate, various terminologies that will aid the process of buying and selling in real estate. So, Ms. Jessica, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope we do have more of you on this show to educate our viewers and tell us more of what you do. All
Thank
right,
you, Mildred,
yes.
for having me. So, thank you, everyone. I love you, or thank you for staying with us till this time. Thank you for your time. My time is money, so I appreciate people's time. When people squeeze out their time for me, I really do not take it for granted. So for everyone that joined today, we are grateful. GTEX from Abuja, thank you for coming up with this very insightful.
Thank you. Thank you. Today, when I say thank you for joining us today on the favorite show, you just join me and say in discussion, and we'll tell our viewers bye bye. And that is it for today. So guys, wherever you're watching us from, thank you for joining us today on your favorite the in discussion. Just a money woman. I believe she's talking to money right now. She's trying to make money.
I'm sorry, it's money. It's money.
So thank you guys for staying. We hope to see you next week for your favorite show, the in discussion. We love you and bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. I love more.
Okay.
So you just end it from the.
Yes, I will.
All right, so I'll send a lot of details right away.
Yes,
Okay, so I'll go there.
guys.